will be forced to Oh, what? He actually goes in onto 4 members. This might be a mistake for Anti-Mage. It will be the Hurricane Bats. But, again, buying a lot of time and the flicker was
So, live
used
na naman tayo, guys.
Chaka.
Kaso, English.
Chakai?
You like that? Chaka.
Chaknuakai.
Chaknuakai. Okay. That's what the
English
Filipinos
tayo, guys.
Okay,
English.
but Rangio comes again with the heavy left front and also
Oh,
the gap.
no. Oh, my
But it's gonna
God.
be a little more manipulation pop up by E2 Max right now.
So, game 3 na to, guys. Game 3.
LJ here. Clover still run away with the summon force. The tempest of flipping used. Kill VJ is trying to find someone, but Clover is just too
Game 3,
strong.
guys.
Yeah, and remember, Anti-Mage, he didn't join the
Oh
fight,
my
so a
God.
1-for-1 trade will be in favor
Oh
of
my
EVOS
God.
Legends, as they will be able to get the turret in the bottom side as well. Connie, any thoughts on this?
I think right now
Oh
EVOS
my
Legends
gosh.
are controlling the map. They are actually having they have more space than Execration. And as for the items, guys, I mean,
Okay,
Lane
game
is
3.
building
EVOS
needed force at
versus
VHS.
EXE.
Meanwhile, for the side of Aldous, he is again building that defense item here, guys.
Maybe
Probably
Anten
brute force,
Oh, the
perhaps.
brute
Or
force.
even that Thunderbelt.
Yeah,
Thunderbelt.
We'll actually take that purple buff and look at EVOS Legends' positioning, though. They're already waiting for 2 members right now. Chapnu will be able to go into that push, but they're going to go on to E2 Max. The Manforce has been
Oh
popping
my
with E2
God.
Max taken down.
Oh my
And now
God.
Clover goes on to Kelra.
Chapnu.
Kelra taken very low. Clover still trying to do
Kelra.
something. It's
Oh,
Rexy
Rexy!
flickers over the wall for a kill, but it will be
Okay,
Rexy
Kelra.
taken very
Ooh.
low.
Oh, that's
Taken
low. Oh
down.
my God.
Wow, even in that moment,
Oh my
Kelra
God.
still gets a kill.
English
Yeah,
tayo,
meanwhile,
guys.
Versik in the mid lane trying to shut down kill VJ. No, because Chapnu will just try to cover his teammate here. It's gonna be 1-4-2 in the hand of EVOS Legion now. EVOS Legion, they are looking.
Oh my
look
God,
at
oh my
that.
God,
Clover,
oh my
this guy
God.
just doesn't want to stop.
English.
Just keep doing the same thing over and over again. Look at that. E2 Max trying to stop him. The
Chapnu.
real one manipulation.
The
Chapnu,
top
I'm
guy Hurricane Dance
coming.
comes in, but the hard guard
And
is
Purify.
there.
And the
My
Purify,
God, and the
yes.
beautiful Purify. Yes, Momoshan.
That's really a good Purify coming from that Clover.
And Anti-Mage again zoning away, trying to take this purple buff, getting turrets all
Oh
across
my
the
God.
board.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Same condition in the same. I can say maybe in the first game right now, EVOS Legion, they are dominating in the last game of our record.
Exactly, things are not looking good. But as I said, that VHS has been secured by Kill VJ.
Oh
So I
my.
think in the next 2 minutes or so,
So, game 3 na to, guys. Game 3.
Look how rich Clover.
Whoa, this guy is a candidate for the rich guy position right now as 5,595. Whoa, this guy is a candidate for the rich guy position right now as 5,595 gold on top of Fairstick and on top of Kelra.
Yeah, Expression, they have to give some time for Kelra to scaling his item because it's
but
really
look at this
hard for
already.
Cloud.
Chapnu gonna use that. Actually, Hurricane
Oh,
Dance is
that's
on the way.
LJ.
Rexy's gonna be the target right now. The place where we'll be able to get that as Clover goes to E2 Max. It will be the chase fade onto E2 Max.
the
E2 Max
damage!
gonna be bursted away by E2 Max. Clover and Fairstick, they look towards Renzio right now. The dashes come in. Fairstick
Oh my
goes in,
God.
and Anti-Mage is
he's
there for the
hard.
follow. He tries
Oh,
to
the
go back
flame
in. It will be the mobility coming in to pick the kill up. It is still EVOS Legends on the victory push. Kill VJ
Kill
gets
VJ.
taken down. It
Kill
is
VJ
now a
again.
3-for-2 trade.
This is what I said, okay? It's hard to play Cloud if you don't have enough stun and if you don't have enough item as well. And look at that, Chapnu trying to push him away. Hurricane Dance first stick, but Fairstick still able to run away. Look at the
No
stun that he
way!
has. And
Fairstick's
also
still able to run
damage.
away. And oh my God! Clover goes in! Oh
my God.
Whoa! EVOS are roaring right now!
Oh my
Lakas ng
God.
EVOS,
Execration, what is happening?
slight miscommunication there, I think, perhaps, and miscalculation
Wow,
as
good
well.
number,
Clover is just right on time, right on cue to help out his teammates right then and there.
Right,
Shout
and now
out sa
EVOS
ano
Legends
ko,
with a
nag-iisang
4,000 gold
viewers.
lead with
Ayan,
5
dalawa
turrets to
na.
0. Already super ahead, but Execration,
English
they
muna
still have
tayo
that
kasi
late game insurance in that Claude card.
na-interrupt yung Tagalog,
Look at
diba?
that. Look at this. This is
Kaya
exactly what I
English
said.
muna tayo.
If EVOS gets too comfortable, they get the picks on the game, and Execration find a good pick onto
Nakuha na
Rexy.
yung
This
blue buff
is the
kanina,
main
so
thing
hindi
that's
na
going to happen.
makakapag-blue buff
This is
sila,
the main
ano,
conflicts that's going to happen.
Lin.
EVOS, they are a particularly
Ano
early game
yung ba
team.
dito?
Execration, they like bringing out the team fights. They like to just go in like this. And
Ayan,
this
wala
is
na.
where it shows. Which team
Nakuha na
will be the
kanina.
best at first
Ayan, shout out sa
battling through
dalawa
this.
kong viewers.
You're absolutely right there, Mirko. And we can see, I mean, Kelra is already already fed up, I
nakakapag-push
guess.
na yung
With Claude, with
kalaban.
VHS, with also that golden staff. I'm
di ba?
thinking that he wants to team fight, but then again,
Yan,
at
naglo-lord
EVOS,
na yung
they have a
kalaban.
good, strong lineup to cover, and as well as
Naghihintay si
lineup.
Chuck na ng,
This push to the
ano,
top side.
Look at that. EVOS, they're trying to
marunong.
secure another objective right now.
Naghihintay
They are
ng
trying to bait
duelo. Bumabelo pa si
Naghihintay na.
member from
Jackie.
Execration to just contest this
Oh
lord.
my god.
Yeah, you're right. And now,
Oh
remember,
my
the
gosh.
chase bait has been used all the way there. Ferris
Renzio
actually
comes
joined the
in.
fight now.
Ayan
Renzio
na,
goes into the fight, but he gets bursted down. It will be Clover picking up the kill. No, Rexy, anti-mage in the middle of everything goes into E2 max, and that is Clover taken down. Kill VJ gets a kill. Anti-mage getting out play, but he will not. He will flicker inside to get the kill. Fersic looking for kill. VJ will not be able to get Chapnu. Kelra still dashing away, but Kelra gets taken low. LJ trying to look for the kill. Fersic will trade and go for that. Kelra taken down, and Anti-Mage will get that kill as well. Fersic chasing Chakai right now as he tries to run away, but there is nowhere to go. It will just be Fersic taking the kill once he catches up.
Habol
Look at
lang.
that.
Sige,
Look at it in the
habol
middle
lang.
lane.
Yeah, Chakai is hella fast right now, but oh, the Lord has spawned in the mid lane. Chakai
May
still
nagpupush
running
na
away,
pala.
but it will be most probably the turret
EVOS.
taken down here by EVOS Legends.
Yes, and no execration looking
Fersic.
pretty. Oh, what? Sakno finally
hindi,
got
kaya pa
shot
to.
down
Mamatay
just
na
now.
yung Lord.
And
Tiwala lang,
Lorenzo
tiwala.
trying
Ayan,
so
buti
hard to
matay
defend
na
their
yung Lord.
base.
Wala pang
No execution. You have to be
minions.
careful because they don't
no,
have any
Renzo goes in for the
laner.
double knockup, and this is the outplay. This execration goes for
Ayun,
more.
ayun,
Fersic gets taken low. Rexy and Clover, there's nothing they can
Ay,
do.
shit,
LJ goes to the
nandito si
backside to
Angela
disturb
sa
him,
ano.
but he gets taken down. Is this the throw from Clover? Is this the throw from Amber?
Kakayong.
Clover goes back in. He gets some damage in. Kill BJ looking for a jump, but there is no one as Fersic is too tanky.
Habol
Will be
nila
able to
ngayon
get
si
the
Lina.
inhibitor turret. Now Chakai looking for an engage, but oh my god, execration, even with all the turrets being taken down, still putting up a fight, guys.
Yeah, they are still able to defend their base in just 1-for-1 trade just now. Execration, they
Game three,
are
guys.
still look very strong.
Wow, and wow.
Game
God,
1 EXE,
this is a
Game
beautiful
2
game from both
EVOS,
teams. They're
game,
playing it
ito
as
game 3
best
na
as they
guys.
can with the drafts that they are given by their coaches. For now, let's take a look at the lead. Let's take a look at the winning conditions for both teams, Gandhi. Let's start with Execration.
Nasa English, ano tayo, conference.
Wait a minute here,
Wait a
guys.
minute, look at that. The type of
Fersic is
left.
still
Oh my
super
God.
tanky. He's still actually buying a lot of time, but it will be Kelra getting
Fersic
killed.
down,
No,
anti-mage.
it will be anti-mage as well.
Patay
3
si Chaka.
members for 1. This is where Execration makes their comeback.
Wow. Same condition in the first game just now. Now Execration, they are moving so fast.
They are moving too fast, but unfortunately for them, the Lord still spawns in 90 seconds, but they will take what they can get here, probably invading jungles and as well as pushing lanes.
What a play from our Philippines team, okay? They lose their 3 inhibitor turret and now Execration, they still able to just keep giving a pressure towards EVOS Legend who actually is so much upper hand right now.
Yeah,
All of the
Shoutout
rounds
ulit
game.
tayo kay Kurt Lena Martinez and Michael Pugoso.
But Execration keeps on finding plays as this is the replay brought to you by Oppo Gun.
Exactly. Well, in this particular case, EVOS were too offside there, and he got that real world manipulation on point there.
I got the job actually. It's the same
But what killed
thing.
Shoutout sa 4 na viewers.
He's winning. He's almost 1 buck.
Yeah.
Bro,
Only the chase
Share tayo guys,
being popped up
share.
by Persic. Just to
2K worth
find
of gold
the
game, guys.
location, yeah.
2K worth of gold.
It's only 2K. Now Execration slowly but sure they are trying to catch up from all of the blues.
Ubus na kaagad yung ano,
Now,
tore
Eagles
ng ano,
Legends, they are
EXE.
already pushing onto every single lane. Alda split pushing here, and let's take a look at the player head-to-head. While we
Excited
have this
manalo
moment
yung
of
ano,
peace
EVOS.
for a second.
Well,
Tell me about this team.
Exactly. Well, EVOS, Fersic got 3
Oh my God.
MVPs. Meanwhile, Execration, they are more of a team comp. So VJ and Kelra has the most MVPs on that team.
Yep, no Fiji. Now
Yeah.
Execration they just need to, maybe execute it pretty properly, okay?
Yeah.
Alright, but Anti-Mage goes in, actually goes on to kill BJ. Oh, he flickers inside. Kelra is in the target. He's in the base to win. Clover dashing in, trying to get some kills, but he gets bursted down. It is Anti-Mage zoning everyone. Winter Truncheon being used as kill.
BJ.
BJ gets killed on the other side of the map. Anti-Mage
Meanwhile,
now goes in
Fersic.
on the 3 members. He gets one.
BJ.
Immortality being
Renzio.
popped. Now he is alone.
Renzio.
LG comes in.
Clutch.
Oh,
Winter
patay.
Truncheon, but it is Execration
Nice.
getting the better trade, guys. 2 for 1. Execration
yung
as the
Alice.
Lord comes back up.
Yeah, they still have a strong high ground, I can say, with this blessing
Sayang
duet
yung
coming
kanina,
from
dami na
Tom.
natin
And
viewers, eh.
even that Chakno, did you guys see the hurricane is coming from
Beautiful
Chakno?
Takai.
Yep.
Beautiful.
When Antimates jump in with the flying blood and also the blood, oh, Chakno just straight away used that hurricane dance to just clear all the way.
He stole the little wanderer. Takai is doing wonders right here.
Chaka is just doing what he has to do.
This is execution. Building a risky play here.
Wow.
Oh, but remember, EVOS Legends, they're not going to go without a fight there. I don't think they should contest this right now. It will be a little relation they are using to the backside. Chakno trying to deal some damage. No, Clover trying to deal some damage. On the Chakno's amount for Sanford News. It will be Chakno taken down. Now, Fersik goes to the backside. Kerrick is taken low. That's going to be the hard guard as well to the backside. He's looking for more, but he won't be able to get it. Kill VJ still running around, getting his escape as they have gotten the Lord 1-for-1, guys.
Yep, now look at that. Lord is already marching down into the top lane. Now Exodus Legion, they have to shut down this Lord in the first place. Or maybe Kill VJ, he just can use a lot of time to just doing some split push here, but no.
I got chills, guys. I got chills.
I got goosebumps actually.
I got goosebumps, but now the Eldest will try and go and 1v1 this Lord right now, but he has to be careful. There is a lot of pressure from Execration as they have all the lanes pushing up.
Execution, they have to pay attention into the minimap here. The super minion just keep going and going.
Oh, Feather of Heaven will be completed by Anti-Mage Goni.
Exactly, and well, looking at the charts here, EVOS Legends with 9, basically all charts from Execration has gone down, but the gold lead is just, actually Execration has the gold lead,
Yeah, a 500 gold lead now.
a slight lead.
A very slight lead, but remember, in the late game where everyone has full items, they don't really have a lot that they can take or have a lot of lead because the items are already completed, the XP levels are all leveled up. Now look at the Hurricane Hands going Fersik away, Chaknu now trying to do something, but Anti-Mag! Oh my god! He goes into 4 members! He finds something! And it'll be E2 Max taken down! Winter Touch is still there, but oh my god! It will be a trade off. Anti-Mage for Kelra, the gold leader for the XP laner, as EVOS Legends did not follow up that play.
And even Izumek still able to survive with only 1 HP. Luckily that he has with the dungeon. EVOS Legion now they are still survive. They are struggling, I can say.
Yeah, you're absolutely right here.
Execration did a good job just now.
Yeah, very good job.
With the
Kill VJ, he might just be caught out here. Fersik goes in,
Chase Fade.
the flicker, the Chase Fade follows him up. It will be Kelra taken down. And now it looks like EVOS have finally done it. That is the jungler down. They're looking for more fights on the game, and EVOS will keep on looking for these picks. LJ checking every single bushes, and the purple buff will actually be secured by Clover here.
Yep. It's gonna be an advantage as well for EVOS Legion because this Ling won't have enough time as well to get another purple buff.
You're right, and now Execration trying to defend in 20 seconds still, so Execration can still defend this. It will probably go to the last Lord. Whoever get that last and final Lord, it will be the game changer for them.
Very much true. Well, then again, the winning condition from the side of Execration, they need to take down Clover or, I don't know, somehow Fersik.
Anti-Mage.
Well, Anti-Mage is
this
hard.
guy, okay?
Yeah, and Anti-Mage could die last, but they need to find pickoffs towards Clover or Fersik first.
And exactly, Anti-Mage, he just want to shut down E2 Max at the backline. He doesn't care about anyone
That's
else.
the thing. They know the winning condition is target that E2 Max or Kelra first, and that's why that is the way to go for the side of EVOS Legends.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
To this Lord, and they are just completely getting pressure on the map, going back to the bushes there. They are not trying to risk everything.
Shout out ulit sa 13 viewers.
By Rexy, Anti-Mage will try to open up the map.
Medyo dumadami na ulit.
But this is just the battle for the final position, and all the gold does not matter at this point.
Epic
Everyone is at
comeback
full
sa
items.
It's
epic
gonna be
comeback.
depends on the
Nag-aabang yung
execution from
EVOS.
both of the teams,
Yeah.
and I think it's kind of difficult for Execration, especially the super minion just keep coming into
Yeah,
the
that's the
3 lane of Execration right now. They have to maybe pay attention into the minimap here.
Oh, and Rexy actually
Ayun, si
gets a
Chaknu.
little bit of chunk damage to Chaknu, gets a good trap as well, as now he's putting his pressure on this purple buff with the help of Fersik, trying to secure it away from Ling, as this Ling is can't do really anything, not a lot of things without the purple buff, but it will be Ling taking it away, and now Kill VJ has the purple buff, has the pressure, will have the orange buff as well, as EVOS Legends are looking for the Lord, guys.
Nasa Lord.
Look at that Execration. They know they cannot lose this Lord, okay? They have to contest it. No matter what happened, they have to try it.
Pangatlong Lord na
Right, they
yun.
cannot
Pangatlong Lord
lose
na to.
this. They cannot lose this Lord because this will most likely be the final Lord. Anti-Mage is still tying there, and Chaknu actually gets bursted
Ito na
down.
pinakamahirap
Very
na
low.
Lord.
They might just look
Uy,
for this, but
Chaknu.
Chaknu will just go away. And remember, guys, if this goes down, it will
Ayun na.
not be anything here. As
Pasok
Clover,
na.
Fairsick baiting all the abilities. Again, they're just baiting. They're trying to get the abilities, and now they're looking for their re-engage.
Nice reset.
Fairsick joins in, tries to chase Kelra down. 1 hit, 2 hits. Kelra almost gets taken down, and E2 Max forced to flicker away. They will
Nasa
start
Lord.
this Lord up for the second time.
Yep, now EVOS, they are looking to take
Mahirap
down the
to.
Lord. Meanwhile,
Naka-zone na
Execration,
yung
they
ano.
are trying so hard to
Chakai,
defend
if he can
the
steal
Chakai.
this, he truly is the god.
Oh,
But no, he
sayang.
doesn't. It will be the Lord taken away by
Hindi
Herald.
na-
Now,
Father
Chaknu
kind of
actually
failed.
fails to he failed the jump. That was
Yeah, yeah, oh
gave
my
me a heart
god.
attack.
It gave me a heart attack as well.
Delikat.
Wow, this jump
Kuha ng
high.
EVOS yung Lord.
This Chakai is doing wonders for his team, but right there, unfortunately, he's not a jungler. He doesn't have
Oh my
retribution. He cannot steal that Lord. I was hoping for a steal there, as that would be a highlight play.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it's very unrealistic to think so.
It's kind of hard, okay?
For Akai,
for
yes,
Chakna,
it's
yes.
extremely hard.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, now EVOS Legend, look
Again,
at that, the
this
Lord
is game 3, guys.
crumbling, and even though
Game 3.
looking to finish
Game
the
1,
game for
EXE,
EVOS
game
Legend,
2,
but
EVOS.
Expiration, they still have a strong high ground. Alright.
Right. And now, real world manipulation has been pumped and showed them away. So this will be one of their team fight utilities used, one of their team fight tools.
Buti
There's no
may
way
ano,
to come here now. Clover
may
dashes
id.
in with Zaman Force, getting damage onto the mages. Anti-Mage joins in the fight.
Nice.
Kelra will be able to use the laser.
Patay na yung Lord.
Ayun,
Is still there.
Tulak
No,
mo.
Fairsick trying to do damage.
Tulak.
Oh, Hurricane Dance
Oh my God.
does not connect as Clover uses the Purify.
Oh,
They're
there's
looking
a
for the
minion.
base. Fairsick is targeting him.
Minion,
And Clover's
minion,
trying to get
minion,
this.
minion,
EVOS
minion.
They're just focusing the base.
Putik.
Oh my God! EVOS takes the game
EVOS.
2-1, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow,
EVOS.
play for
Wow.
Indonesian team EVOS Legend.
One,
Execration.
The production team is going crazy right now.
Oh
Wow,
my god.
they didn't have a chance to come back from Execration. EVOS Legend, congratulations.
Wow.
They have to face
Nice.
Blacklist International in the
Sayang
in
yun.
this, semi-final.
Look at that. One of the gods. You beat
Game
one of
3
the gods
EVOS.
in Philippines.
Wow.
You will face another. The Blacklist team, the VYs,
PLG.
Ohem, Edward, and Isan are waiting at the top.
Guys, I'm speechless for game number
Wow.
3. What a
Hirap
climactic,
nun.
climactic
Hirap ng laban.
event, basically.
What? We had an amazing first game where EVOS took the early game. Execration came back.
Yeah.
We had
Sayang,
an
hindi
amazing
natulak ni
second
Chaknu
game
yung ano.
where where Execration had the early
Sa
game.
Torres.
EVOS came
Sayang.
back.
Yeah.
And we have the third game
This is
where it was just
long
back and forth the whole game. What a performance. Obviously, there is a lot of disappointments here by the side of
Kuha ng
Execration, but
ang score,
congratulations to
guys.
EVOS Legends. For Execration, there is still the lower bracket. They still have a chance, and EVOS Legends will face off against Blacklist tomorrow.
Yep,
Execration will face off against Impunity.
Impunity. And it's,
Impunity KH.
yep, a wild card team from Cambodia, which is not an easy opponent as well. But yeah, good luck for Execration and EVOS Legend. They have to be careful, okay? They are going to face the real champion of MPL
2-1 ang
Philippines.
score.
It's gonna be Blacklist International.
I am just so happy we get a best of 3, guys.
Yeah.
Right? I
Yeah.
don't care who wins. I just want that best of
GG.
3, and we finally get it in the Battle of the Titans.
3
right here,
games.
right? I really don't care who wins, man. It could just be Bigatron or it could just be Impunity winning.
Yeah.
The 2-1.
GG,
I
guys.
want to see all games, and this was just beautiful. There were
Yeah.
so many iconic moments. Kelra just shredding through EVOS Legends. Anti-Mage sustaining and buying time for his whole team. And in the last fight, everyone culminating together to be a force to be reckoned with in that final game. Just a beautiful performance from everyone. You know, you gave EVOS Legends a few of their comfort picks. You gave Execration a few of theirs. Link, the Akai.
Yeah.
And in the end, it will be EVOS Legends taking this game. But remember, guys, it is not the end. Execration can still come back, and it can still be a grand finals for Philippines. It might be a grand finals for the Philippines. It might be a grand finals for Indonesia, or it can be just Indonesia versus Philippines. Impunity, the Cambodian team, Malaysia with RSG Malaysia still standing in the lower bracket. So many interesting matches to look forward to, especially tomorrow when we will have all the crazy matches. RSG Malaysia with BTR and Execration with Impunity, and obviously to end the night, Blacklist versus EVOS Legends.
We just started our first day of the playoff of MSC 20 and 21, and we already got an incredible match between all of the teams. They are still competing for MSC.
Yes, and now we will look towards the item builds, Gani. It is a full item build for every single person, so there's not really much, but you tell me, what are the most effective items here in the late game?
Winter Truncheon, Miracle. Winter Truncheon has played a huge part in Alice, in as well
Talo
as
EXE, guys. Talo.
Harith actually sold the Winter Truncheon because it is on cooldown, but of course,
EVOS ang panalo, guys.
Truncheon has played a
2-1 ang
huge
score.
part in EVOS, turning back momentum, sustaining team fights. Meanwhile, from the side of
Ganda na sana
Expedition,
ng
they were so
laban.
unfortunate that 3 inhibitors got down early in the fight. That's why they
Sayang
have
as kanina
to
eh.
play passive. They have to stay within the jungles.
Alis ang
Meanwhile,
lakas
EVOS,
ng
they
alis
could create
kanina.
initiation. They could be the
Alis yun.
basically to find setups, to find Lord, to initiate Lord and all. And for that, I think Execration could not withstand the power of boss in game number 3.
Technically, in the late game, EVOS Legends will certainly have the upper edge.
Advantage,
They
yes.
have Alice, who's better in the late game. They have Harith and Aldous as well, with the stacks, with Harith obviously being a huge threat. For Execration, in the late game, they only have that Claude.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, and that's why. I mean, Ling in the late game could not do anything, especially without the purple buff, which, of course, being always invaded by the side of EVOS. Now, look at this. Versic. Versic.
Not only is it
categories.
he's not just taking the rich guy. He wants everything. But no, Kelra says, no, I want the carry. I want to be the carry, all right? You can take all the others. I'll take the carry. And this point on, it is just Kelra with 110,000. Actually, did he beat Anti-Mage in the previous game? I think he did.
No, actually it's 103.
Yeah,
For
Anti-Mage
Anti-Mage.
103, right? So this is 110.
Yeah.
So Kelra actually
beat him.
beats
Yep.
Anti-Mage here in the statistics division. And for
Grabe.
Versic, taking everything here.
Sayang.
Sandbag, the Forgotten One, and also the rich guy. It would be very, very funny if he was able to get the carry as well.
LJ versus
But no,
Chap.
it was an Aldous tank. He's just
True,
relying on his
true.
stacks. From the post-game recap, what can you tell me? And okay, no. Let's not talk about that. Prediction for the MVP. Momo-chan, fast.
I think it will be Anti-Mage.
Okay, what about you, Goni? Fast.
Harith.
Harith, me too, Harith, and what will it be? Yes! Goni, it is the Harith right here as Clover gets the MVP, 10, 2, and 5. So many crazy moments,
Yeah.
the fact that he was able to get Kelra in many of these team fights. This guy, there were a lot of doubts in the first game when he got demolished by Kelra.
Yep.
But in the second game, with the Lunox, being an impactful Lunox player. In the third game, finally shining
Galing.
on this Harith. Very proud for this guy.
Galing din ng
Very
kalaban.
deserved. But also for Kelra, a guy who's so young, who has so much raw potential.
Yeah.
Ooh, I just can't wait to see
Again.
where this takes him.
10-5, a stat for a 21-minute game is astounding. And we can see the performances, the impacts, the way he comes in, the way he backs up his teammate, the way he initiates fights, as well as that purify spell comes into clutch whenever Akai is trying to harass him.
There's so many times where actually Clover was going to get caught out by Chop Kai's incredible hurricane dances, but in the end, it was the purify. And this is why Akai has
Chak na
slowly
Akai.
gone down the meta, right? We've
Yeah.
only seen Chaknu play this Akai. We've never seen anyone else play the Akai in MSC. That is because only Chak Mamba can play that hero
Chak
as well
Mamba.
as Grop. We've seen Grop before, but not to the extent that Chak Mamba did. So, just beautiful plays from Chaknu and Execration. Everyone played their part, but in the end, it was just, I think, a lot from the drafts. Because EVOS Legends, they put all their beans into one basket. We go for the late game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Execration, they went for a more mixed bag, for a more consistent bag. They went for early game. We have good early game with the Paquito, right? We have
And
good
Ling?
early game with the Ling.
Yeah.
We have good mid game as well with those two. But we have one person who can carry us in the late
The
game.
late game.
In the end, that
Still.
one person cannot withstand the damage and the late game of three people. The Alice, the Harith, and the Aldous, who keeps on stacking, by the way. So the longer the game goes, the harder it will be for Execration. But this is going to be the highlights presented to you by Smart 5G Goni.
Well, guys, in game number 1, it was a total dominance effort from the side of EVOS, especially in the early game. But Execration managed to find small mistakes that were made from the side of EVOS, and then from then and there, Execration, especially carried by Kelra, could take game number 1 here, guys.
Yeah, and this was a very, very
Yun yung game
bad
number
performance
one,
by EVOS Legends. This is the typical performance by EVOS Legends. Every time they get
Yeah.
ahead, they start to throw. And against Execration, you cannot make that kind of mistake, man. Execration is not the team where you can just do that, all right? There's so much pressure from Execration. In this second game, it was a bit closer, but in the end, Anti-Mage with his incredible plays, zoning 3 members away, getting the 1v5 moments. That's
Yeah.
why he is. That's why many analysts and casters believe him to be the best XP laner in the world.
Exactly. Well, that is without a doubt here. But for game number 3, it was quite slow paced than the other 2 games. It was a 21-minute game. EVOS taking control though, map-wise. I mean, Execration could not really farm well because the purple buff was just being invaded every so often. But then again, EVOS Legends manages to give out an excellent performance in game number 3, and Execration have to go down to the lower bracket.
Congratulations to EVOS Legends for securing that upper bracket position and for Execration. They've been through this. They went to the lower brackets back in MPL Philippines, so this is maybe just a strat. You know, we're playing it off. We know how to do it. We go through the lower bracket. That's how we do. That's our style, my guy. But no, perhaps I don't know what's happening in their minds, but definitely some mental strain, I guess, because they're obviously from a loss. Who doesn't get tired? But yeah, for Execration, they can still come back in the lower bracket. They have done it before in MPL PH, so I hope that they can do it again here, because I really want to see a rematch perhaps against EVOS Legends or against Babytron Alpha as well, the second place team from Indonesia taking on the second place team from the Philippines. Bro,
It's gonna be interesting because Execration, they have to maybe work a little bit harder once they go into the lower bracket, but the journey doesn't end here. They have to prepare about how if they want to, maybe they can try to meet Bigatron Alpha in the lower bracket here. But it's not about Bigatron Alpha. It's not only about Bigatron Alpha. It's about how you will meet Impunity, our Cambodia team that actually become a dark horse in MSC 2021, and it's not easy for Execration, but all of the best for them.
But guys, I heard that there is a comment here for the
yeah.
Cheer for Your Team event that we are having, so let's check it out. What will the comments be? Let's go. It's going to be, I support all the participants of the tournament because I think they are all worthy teams and very good players. I'm not rooting for anyone, but at the same time, I'm rooting for everyone. So not rooting for anyone, but at the same time, I'm rooting for everyone.
Thank you,
Good
Sido
mental right there from that guy. Just so
Shadow Black.
so wholesome, and I think everyone back at home can be wholesome as well. Even though EVOS Legends won, for the Filipino fans, you have to respect the fact that they played better perhaps
Still,
today.
respect is the key.
Yes, there will be tomorrow, and obviously, Execration, they're not a one-off team. Losing this doesn't mean they lose the tournament. They still have the lower bracket, guys, and there will be lots of more fun there in the lower brackets for day number 2, and obviously, day number 3, we will see who actually prevails there in the lower bracket. But again, it is going to be very interesting to see how Execration adapts, because they are a team. They're not a dominant team in Philippines, all right? They didn't have the best standings in the group stage for the Philippines. They didn't start off as the upper bracket, the
That's
favorites to the win. They started as the lowest, all right? Lowest in the playoffs. They climbed their way. They adapted to all their losses, and that is what makes them super strong. So for the Filipino fans, do not lose hope. And this will be the next comments for the highlights comments, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look. It will be every team represents their country, spread love and not toxicity. Losing game, consider it as catastrophe. So go ahead, win the game, and bring back that trophy. Yes, exactly, guys. The players aren't toxic to each other. Why should the fans be? We are all a Mobile Legends community, guys. Love from Indonesia, love
Spread
from
the
the
love.
Philippines, love from Cambodia, love from the entire Southeast Asia, love from the world, all right? Everyone is supporting your team. There are Indonesians supporting Filipino teams. There are Filipinos representing and supporting Indonesian teams. So goes for the other regions, Malaysia, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, Thailand, all the different countries. So representing their teams here and representing their countries with the teams here in MSC 2021. So for the fans, do not be toxic, especially in the comment section. I'm watching you guys. But for our third comment here, let's see, what is it going to be? Okay, I really support this game long time and always hope I win this prize. Thanks, Muti, and also on to management. Go PH! So see, there's the you can support your country without being toxic to the other
That's
country.
true, yeah.
Okay, so again, keep on doing what you're doing. Support your teams. They love it. They feed off of it. Right? These players, you don't.
They appreciate it.
They appreciate it. For the Indonesians, for the Filipinos, don't hate on them if they lose a game. You need to support them while they are down. But this will be the final comment, the fourth and final comment for the highlighted comments of the day. Let's take a look at it. Execration, because they're the only team from lower bracket that was able to enter the grand finals for the past 7 seasons of MPL. Exactly. This is what I said earlier. Execration. They're not a team who's just known to dominate the entire tournament. They take their step, they take their adjustment slowly but surely, like you mentioned, Gani. So I'm very curious to see their evolution here as MSC.
Next game na lang tayo guys, next game.
Yes, like Bigetron
Wait
Alpha as
natin
well,
mag-next
right? They
game.
started in the lower and maybe in the lowest place as well. Bigetron Alpha, they started in the maybe 6th place, into the 5th place, into the 4th place,
fourth,
even
actually.
now, yeah, 4. And maybe Expression did the same thing as well in the
Yes.
MPL Philippines.